Welcome back to a new episode of Millennial TV. We are your hosts, Liz, Candace, and Adrian, and today we will be recapping The Hills Season 3, Episode 9, What Happens in Vegas. If you are not already following us on social media, you can find us on Instagram at Millennial TV. That's TEAV. And be sure to check us out on there so you don't miss any announcements. And also, if you have a YouTube account, you can find us there at Millennial TV Podcast. We have been recording mostly all video episodes this season. So if you want to see our faces and follow along with the episode, go over there and subscribe.
Subscribe.
So, we thought it'd be fun to talk about pop culture today, and there isn't. I mean, there's stuff going on, but not anything that really like stood out to me that we haven't talked about yet. And so I did some researching on things that happened in February of the early 2000s. I was trying to find like, is there something in the early 2000s that happened like on this date of the airing of this? And I didn't realize until I found it that so when this episode airs, it'll be February 3rd, and the Super Bowl will be this coming Sunday, February 8th, I want to say. Yes.
We're big fans over here.
Yeah. I'm not a football person. So it was February 1st of 2004 was when the Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake halftime show, Super Bowl, I don't know, call it a scandal, accident, whatever. Yes, happened. And I just thought that was wild that it has been over 20 years that happened. And I was looking up earlier some articles that had come out like after it happened, like that were printed in 2004. But anyways, I thought it was really interesting. I never knew that after this happened that it wasn't just like I think it was CBS that the Super Bowl was broadcast on that year, that it wasn't just them that after this, they were like, we have to cut back really hard on any like sexual themed stuff on our like channel now. But it was like all of the other channels. So like the whatever, like the big end of the year, like not end of the year, the basketball, like equivalent to the Super Bowl. I can't remember what the name of that
NBA
is.
Finals.
The NBA Finals. There we go. They were supposed
basketball
to have
Super Bowl.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Sports.
Oh
right,
my
guys?
god!
Yeah.
Even I knew that.
I'm winging this. Okay. But even that, it was like they were supposed to have Beyonce play that, and she was going to sing a different song, and then they made her change it to a more like PG song because they were like, oh, we don't want this to happen again. And all of the networks were like, we have to cut back. Like even like the soap operas and stuff, like apparently they used to like show nudity like in the early 2000s. Like they would show like a bare like boob or like a guy's like butt. I know. And so they were like, we
On
can't do this
TV.
anymore. On TV, like during 10 a.m. or whatever, like whenever those air. I was like, dang.
Wow.
And so they like put a hard stop to that as well, which I thought was crazy that they took such extreme measures. I mean, obviously, we all know, like, in the last 20 years of, like, what happened afterwards and to Janet's career and how basically Justin Timberlake didn't get blamed at all and it was all put on her. And I didn't realize that she was uninvited to the Grammys that year, but he won a Grammy that year. And that
he went.
pissed me off. Yeah, he went and he won a Grammy when she wasn't allowed to go anymore.
The whole thing was ridiculous. It wasn't anybody's fault. Like it literally just happened. It was a little wardrobe malfunction. It wasn't on purpose. Like it was not that big of a deal. And of course, everybody blamed Janet for zero reason. But if we remember, this was also the reason we did not get any filming at Laguna Beach High School.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even remember that. Yeah,
this
you're right.
was the reason.
This was that year that they started, right?
That everything was outside of school because Laguna Beach High School originally was like down for the show to be filmed, and then they
that's right.
After that, they were not cool with MTV anymore.
Because MTV
which
put
honestly,
the show on.
Right, but I think the show is better for not having been a school-based show. We got like a lot more content. I feel like it wasn't about like math tests and
teacher.
I feel like we would have gotten them in like posed, sitting at the desk talking kind of scenes. But
yeah,
I mean, I can understand why like MTV's coming in and the parents are like, no, like we're not associating with Janet and her boobies. Like, no.
And her nipple. It wasn't even like her boobs. It was one boob.
It was a nipple.
And it was a nipple.
And it had like a little star thing on it too. It wasn't just like, here's is everything. And
okay, but now I can't remember anymore. Did the star come off and we saw an actual nipple, or did we just see the star?
No, there was like fabric, and then the fabric fell off, but there was like a star on the nipple, I'm pretty sure.
So we didn't even see a nipple?
It wasn't just like a bare nipple. Like, yeah,
No.
whatever the star thing was like on it. I think it was
a
like
breast.
Yeah.
That's crazy because people are wearing way less nowadays.
I know.
Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B were like grinding on each other at the American Music Awards. Like, it ain't that serious.
No.
We're not phased anymore.
And also they were singing WAP.
Wow.
That in and of itself
should
be, they should never be on stage again together in a television capacity.
Janet walked so Cardi and Megan could grind.
So Cardi and Megan could grind on stage at the American Music Awards.
Okay, and I'm looking it up now. You're right. There was a star. So like in my mind, she was fully clothed, you guys. Like there's no nipple on this. This is crazy.
And it was for like a second. It was so fast that they cut away from it. So
yeah.
And like they were obviously like, oh my God, not supposed to happen. Like, let me cover my boob.
Yeah. Her reaction was real of like, oh shit.
So silly, the whole thing.
I know. It's funny thinking back on it too, because I looked up all of the Super Bowl halftime shows like in the years after that, and for the next 6 years it was all like old guys, which so the year after it was Paul McCartney, which I remember watching that one was great, and then it was the Rolling Stones, Prince, which also that one was awesome, Tom Petty, Bruce Springsteen, The Who. So it's just like funny how they're like no women allowed until I don't remember who the first one. Oh, it was the Black Eyed Peas. They were after that, so I guess Fergie was there.
Fergalicious.
Doing her best cartwheels around stage.
Yeah.
It was a crazy time. 2004, you said?
Yeah, 2004. Yep.
So I was in middle school?
Probably.
I was in middle school when that happened. Like 6th or 7th grade.
I think I was in elementary.
I was in 11th grade, so I'm old.
You are old.
And I think I was in like grade 4 or 5. So
I love that we're like all the tiers of millennial though. It's so cool. Literally like Liz is an elder. Yes, Liz is an elder millennial. I'm in the middle and Adrian's the baby millennial.
Yeah, it's so funny.
So Liz was Backstreet Boys.
Yep.
I was NSYNC, and then Adrian was One Direction.
Yes.
Well, I was actually Jonas Brothers, I guess. That would be my era.
Yeah,
and then Adrian was One Direction.
Yes, very much so.
You know, I should have looked up who was going to be in the Super Bowl when this airs, but I didn't even look it up. All I know is that that Kansas City is not in it this year because they've been in it for the last like 5 years, it feels like. I know that's not true, but that's what it feels like.
Well, I don't care who's performing because it's not Taylor Swift, and Travis Kelce will not be playing. So,
I know that it's Bad Bunny. He's performing this year.
Oh,
so.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that kind of a random choice?
Yeah, I don't know any of his music.
Dude, nothing's gonna beat Kendrick Lamar calling Drake out.
That was
amazing. That was good.
Say Drake, I hear you like him young. It's like my favorite thing that ever happened on television. And I love Degrassi and Wheelchair Jimmy, okay? But I think Kendrick filleted him alive.
Yeah, absolutely. He did. Well, everybody tell us what your favorite halftime show in years past was.
Yeah, and do you guys watch the Super Bowl, or do you just do what I do and make Super Bowl food and not watch the Super Bowl?
Watch the commercials.
I'm like, ooh, we can make buffalo chicken dip and wings and pretzel bites, and I'll be watching America's Next Top Model.
Or the Puppy Bowl. That's what
the Puppy Bowl.
And I know people here watch it too, but I went down to the States recently during like one of the games, and oh my God, you guys, this like sports bars, whatever, when a game is going on is like insane. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, I came here on the wrong night. I'm like, it is so loud. I can't even talk to the people at my table.
I know, and it's annoying because literally every bar and restaurant is playing sports at all times.
You're at a Mexican
at all times.
Little restaurant. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
And I'm like, nobody cares, especially not me. Like, I wish they would play like, I don't know, like reality TV.
Yeah.
Like, that's interesting.
Want Love Island or like a Bachelor, and we all go and like watch together.
That would be so fun.
There's actually this girl that's trying to start a bar like in the Vancouver area, and she's like, I want us to have like nights where you come together and watch like reality TV, and it's like a bar for girlies and like people who love stuff. And I'm like, that is such a good idea, because like
it's a great idea.
We would get such a good turnout.
I want to open like a millennial bar where like it's always playing like a Cinderella story or like Mean Girls or like, you know, like something like really Cheetah Girls like is playing in the back and you're like hanging out with your girls. Hanging out with your girls, sipping like Cosmos, Sex in the City is on one of the TVs, you know, like it's just, that would be
awesome.
That's what we have to do for our live event. It'll be like a millennial
millennial
event. We'll do a live watch of like, you know, one of our shows, and then we'll interact with the crowd. That would be fun.
That would be so fun. Yes. Let's make that happen. And happy Super Bowl, everybody. So let's get on to the episode.
We should have like a football.
Yeah. Whoosh. I was super excited when I saw that I was getting this episode. For anybody that doesn't know, my husband Kyle and I got married in Vegas. It was in 2012. But I love Vegas, and anytime like a show or a movie about it comes on, it's like, yay, we're in Vegas.
You have to post pictures of your wedding, your cute Vegas wedding, because I love your wedding dress so much.
Oh, thank you.
And I think, I don't know, Liz just pulled off like the Vegas, like cute retro decade bride so well.
Yeah, and
thank you. Yes,
it's so cool for people to like intentionally go to Vegas and be like, I'm getting married here. Like I always think about Joe Jonas and Sophie, forgot her name because I'm obviously a Jonas Brothers fan. But
spicy.
Yeah, Joe Bro for life. Okay. But anyway, have a very cute wedding in Vegas, so I always think about that too.
Wait, real quick, I have to ask you, since you're a Joe Bro fan, did you watch the Christmas movie they did?
I did it.
I watched it. I did. And it was cute. It was definitely like, I mean, don't like waste your time if you're not a Jonas Brothers fan. It wasn't like Oscar worthy at all, but it was cute. But it was funny because it was very like family, and like their families are in it. Like Kevin and his wife and the kids, and then Nick and Priyanka and the baby, which they didn't show her face, which I thought was like really weird because they showed Kevin's kid's face. But anyway, and then there's Joe with no one, but he has kids. So I felt like his kids probably feel so left out. Like I'd be crying.
And guess whose fault that is, huh?
I know. I'd be like, my cousins got to be in the movie and I didn't get to be in the movie. But it was cute. If you're a Joe Bro fan, it's cute.
Okay, good. I'm scared to watch because I'm like, their show Jonas LA was so cringe to me. Yeah, so I like didn't want to watch this movie and ruin
It's cringe. It's like, okay, it's basically like Camp Rock style acting. Like it's not like, you're not going to be like, wow,
except they're now grown acting like 30-something-year-old men.
Yeah. Well, right. You're not going to be like, the acting chops are insane, but like it's cute and it's fun and it's fine. Like it's a Christmas movie. Yeah, it's a Christmas movie.
Was it on Netflix or was it Hallmark or what? Was it
Disney.
Oh, it was Disney on Plus. Oh, duh. Okay.
Yeah, I watched it Christmas Eve by myself. Because nobody in my family cares about the Jonas Brothers. So.
Well, you always got me, okay?
I was like, I'll just watch this by myself. I like cheesy movies, though. I watch those stupid Netflix movies like Princess Christmas or like...
Yeah, I like those. Those are fun.
Yeah, I like those stupid ones. So it's fine. It's Christmas. It's just about cheese.
Yes. Yeah, so Aside from Vegas, this episode is our grand finale of Queen Elodie. It's so good, but I'm so sad that this is it. So
Elodie.
Hopefully we can still get her on the show. So.
I know.
Okay, so in the previously on, Lauren tells us that Whitney really messed up at the photo shoot for Teen Vogue, and Lisa let her know it. Heidi found out that Spencer wasn't taking their wedding plans very seriously, and she had gotten a big promotion at Bold House, but she had lost Elodie as a friend. Lauren found out that Jason had a girlfriend who quickly became his fiance, and she really needed to get away. And what better way to do that than to go to Vegas and surprise Brody for his birthday?
Oh yeah, your life's going wrong. The best thing to do is to go to Vegas. Smart.
So in our opening scene, we are at the Hillside Villas. Audrina asks Lauren if she got anything for Brody for his birthday, and Lauren says, "We're flying to Vegas. Do we have to get him a present too?"
Yeah, I mean, that is like the biggest gift.
Audrina asks if Brody knows about the surprise, and Lauren says that he seriously has no idea. Lauren says the girls are going to be there in a minute and asks if Justin is meeting them at the airport. Audrina says yes, and Lauren asks if he's going to be okay being the only guy. And I was like, of course he's going to be okay being the only guy. That was such a stupid question. And Audrina says yes, and that he'll be with her. And she like shrugs her shoulders. Lauren says, should be interesting. And they both kind of like giggle about that. I thought Lauren looked really cute in the scene. I liked her headband scarf thingy. I guess it wasn't a headband. It was more of like a scarf. I liked her top, but I thought it was weird how it was like shaped on her boobs. But like I did like the dress.
The dress was fine. I was not a fan of that scarf look. I just think it looks weird.
Aww.
I like
it. And it like had skulls on it or something, didn't it?
It's edgy. I didn't note anything down, but anytime she's in a headscarf, like I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I couldn't pull it off, but I think it's cool on her.
Okay. Adrienne and Liz think it's cool, so it's cool.
Next, we are with Heidi and Spencer in their apartment. Spencer asks if she's looking forward to their anniversary on Saturday and tells her they have a spa day scheduled with massages and facials. And best of all, they're having dinner at their anniversary spot. Heidi asks if he's told his parents about the wedding yet, and Spencer says he thinks he's going to tell them about the wedding after the wedding. And Heidi's like, no, that wasn't the deal, and says that she's not going to be the girl who comes home one of those days and is like, surprise, we're married.
The narrative is so weird. It's still so weird.
I know.
That like he doesn't want to tell his family that they're getting married when he was so gung-ho about it. I don't understand why this is the narrative now.
Fake storyline, right?
Yeah, his parents have to know.
Yeah. Fake storyline. It's just weird and uncomfortable.
Yeah. Spencer asks her, who would not want you to be their daughter-in-law? Nobody. And Heidi doesn't reply, and Spencer's like, cheers to the best year of my life. I can't believe it's been a year because I was having so much fun. And then they like cheers with their sodas. But yeah, Spencer's parents have to have watched the show, right?
I mean,
I would, if my son was on a show, I'd be watching it. But I don't know.
They got engaged this season or last season because it might not have aired.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But
wasn't it last season?
They were like by that beach.
I think it was season 2.
You're right. Santa Barbara, because Lauren was all mad that like Heidi didn't come home.
Yeah.
No, but like
no, that was
this season.
Before. Yeah.
Otherwise, like Lauren would have made a whole thing of the fact that like they got engaged while they were living together, but I don't think that happened at all. But it's still weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's them wanting to like push this narrative is like, but you loved her so much before and you wanted to like claim her as yours to everybody that would listen.
Yeah. I can't wait till we get to meet Nana.
I forgot about her.
I love Nana.
Ooh, I did say that Heidi looked really pretty here. She has on this like pink top.
Mm-hmm.
She looks really good. Anytime she has on like color on the top, like I think she looks really good. Her hair is like so bleach blonde, like so Playboy blonde.
Yeah.
It washes her out a little bit, but she also always has like a beautiful blowout in all these scenes.
And she is so brave in those white pants.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Every time I see white pants, I'm like, oh my God, I would have mustard stains all over it or like salsa or like, I don't know.
I know. I don't own like white clothes really, besides
Neither
like
do I.
if I have to wear white, but like I don't choose to
I
wear
try
white.
not to because I almost always get my makeup on it or like something. Like it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
We are then at LAX, the Los Angeles airport, and we see Justin Bobby waiting outside for the girls. He's sitting down and has his guitar next to him.
He looks homeless.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
I was like, he looks so homeless.
He looks like dirty and smelly. Yeah.
With a guitar, like he's
I know.
on the side of the
guitar.
road.
That's what I noted. I was like, why doesn't he have the guitar in a case? Like if you're traveling with it on an airplane, I feel like that should be like a requirement.
They've got to know that I play guitar.
It's just carry on.
Also, why is he taking his guitar to Vegas at all? Like, just why?
Sing Brody a happy birthday song?
I know, and then the best part, I know we haven't gotten to it yet, but the best part was Lauren going, does he sing to you?
I know. Yeah.
No, is he gonna sing to you? And Jenny goes, he always does. And I'm like, he's the guy at the party playing Wonderwall.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. He is that guy. We see the girls rolling up and we hear Lauren say to Audrina, he brought his guitar. And then, is he going to sing to you? Audrina says he always does. And then she gets out to greet him. They hug, greet each other. And then we hear Lauren yelling for Audrina as they're like all going to go into the airport together.
Yeah. Audrina's the only one excited to see Justin Bobby. Like everyone else is like so miserable to see him. And I thought that was hysterical because they literally only invite him to make Audrina happy.
I know. Lauren calls for Audrina, and then we hear Lauren ask, is he even going to say hi to them? And Lo says that he still might be mad at them for calling him Justin Bobby. Lauren asks if they can do the roadside check-in, and Justin says that he's just going to carry his on. So they go inside and they wait in the line to check their luggage. And Lauren asks, Justin, are you going to serenade us? And Audrina says that she asked him, but he said no. And Justin doesn't seem to reply to this, or at least we don't hear his reply. They're all just kind of like standing there awkwardly after this. So
he hates them. Like, you know,
can't stand them.
So awkward.
It's so awkward.
I did say, what is this luxurious roadside check-in thing? Clearly they're like, okay,
no, we have that.
What is this?
No, it's basically just like a faster way to check your luggage. And we usually do it like if we've already paid for the check-in and you just print your tags out at like a little kiosk, you tag it yourself, and then you just take it to somebody and you basically just drop it off. And then like the gist though is that you always have to tip them. Like it's just like the polite thing to do.
I've never seen that.
Oh, really?
It's probably an LAX thing.
No, I've done it in Detroit. I've done it in Atlanta.
No way.
Yeah, I've done it at lots of airports. Yeah, so
okay,
it's just faster, and if you don't have like a bunch of bags, if you have like one, it's easier to do it that way. So,
do you guys, when you travel, do you like check bags?
I do. I overpack. I'm such a bad overpacker.
Depends where. Like if it's a short trip, then I try to do a carry-on. But like if it's anything past a week, like check in for sure.
I don't go anywhere longer than a week usually, but I like always try to pack everything in my carry-on, and then I always volunteer to check it because I don't.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to carry it around the airport.
Wow, you're so nice.
I know. Oh, always. Because then they let you board early.
And it's free, and you don't have to pay for it.
And it's free, yeah. So I'm like, absolutely, take my bag. I don't want it.
Yeah.
I don't need anything in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look for this like roadside check-in thing, Liz, if you say that it's at multiple airports, because it sounds so freaking luxe to be like, I got my bags checked roadside. I didn't even have to stand in line.
Like, I mean, sometimes there's a little line, but it's never as long as the line inside. So we like always try to do that. Yeah. Okay. And when I say tip, we're like $2. You know, we're not giving them like a $20 bill or something. So it's not like, I mean, you could, but you know. So we are then in Las Vegas, and we get like a little hotel montage, and then we see that they will be staying at the Palms. Justin and the girls get out of the limo to go into the hotel, and then we see Brody in his hotel suite with Frankie and Taylor.
His arm is still broken.
Yes, I noted that. At least his giant cast is gone, but he has like a brace on it now. So
the Palms, does that make you guys think of the Real World Las Vegas? Because I instantly think of the Real World Las Vegas when I see the Palms Hotel.
Yeah, totally.
I loved that season, the original season with Trishelle.
I only started watching when they did the second time they went back to Vegas, and that was a scary season, I thought. Like,
that was a good
a
season too,
dark
though.
season.
Yeah.
It was
It's
heavy.
intense. Yeah.
I think they both were pretty dark and intense, to be honest. Like, Trishelle, she was like the first reality TV star that was truly a hot mess. And I loved her. I loved every part of her. People used to call her Trashelle on the internet.
Aww.
I know.
She redeemed herself. Yeah, because I didn't watch her on that, but I watched her on The Traitors and all the more recent seasons of the challenge. And like, she's past that phase of her life. So she's like so put together and like smart now.
Yeah.
Good. So she got herself together.
Speaking of Traitors, did you guys see that Steven's lower third is One Tree Hill?
I saw that Jill posted that on Instagram, and I was like, what?
I'm like,
yeah, why would they do that? I don't think anybody remembers him from that.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not
why he's on.
No. I'm like, Laguna Beach is your legacy. Just accept it.
I am watching. I watched 2 episodes yesterday, and like, he barely gets any airtime. So I'm like, they're either setting him up to like have more of a storyline later in the season, or he's just like not.
It's boring.
Yeah, he's boring.
Oh, out of curiosity, I looked up the suite at the Palms Hotel, and from what I could tell on the website, I think they're definitely staying in one of the Sky Villa suites, but there are single stories and double stories. So I don't know which one they're staying in, but the price range right now is from $25,000 to $40,000 per night to stay in one of those suites.
Oh my God.
I know.
I mean, he is a Jenner.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know, like 18 years ago or whatever, I don't know how much it would be, but I can't imagine it would be that different, So that's crazy.
I wish I had friends like that could afford stuff like that.
I know.
Again, I'm like, this is what I thought my life would look like. But even when I go to Vegas with my friends now, we're all crammed into like a one room.
I know. Like, I'll even take like Anna Delvey friendships that like blow up over time. But like, I just
that don't leave you in debt, okay?
That don't leave me in debt, right? But like, I will ride her coattails. I won't actually provide any money. But yeah, like, why are you so poor? I think she's so funny. But yeah, like, I need friends that have money so that I could live the life that I deserve. The life I can't afford.
Yes. So I noted about Brody's cast and the brace being there instead, but also his hair was like very fluffy in the scene. It was like super like big. I don't know. Okay, so there's a knock at the door, and Frankie is like joking that it's room service with him, and he's like, "Oh, it's on me," and he's like getting out his wallet, and then Brody answers the door, and of course, surprise, it's the girls and Justin. They all run in and hug each other, and we get a close up of the other girl who is with Lauren and Lo, and her name is Jill. Have we ever seen her before?
Yeah, in the New Year's episode where they're all getting ready, Jill's there.
Okay. And Pool. I think she's actually one of like Lauren's like still.
She's
good
one
friends.
of Lauren's close friends. Yeah.
Okay. So they all cheers to Brody, and as they are holding up their drinks, we see Justin, he puts up his drink for like a second, and then he just downs it. And Brody calls him out and is like, "Wait, what is this?" And Justin says, "I'm waiting for you guys." And then they all just continue to cheers, and then I noticed that Justin's cup was like suddenly full again. So they cheers. Brody thanks everyone for coming, and he says that he loves everybody. He's glad they're all here. And Lauren's like, "We are going in that pool tonight." And Lo says they're going to have so much fun this weekend. And Audrina says, "Yeah." And Justin's like, "I'm already there."
So, watching them take shots makes me feel so sick, though. Like, I was like, oh my God, shots. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like, give me a beer and call it a day.
Yeah.
There's so much like Lauren Brody like sexual like tension in all these like previous episodes. I'm like, oh my God, where did this come from? But like they're totally back together, like not together, but you know what I mean, like on as friends.
They like to flirt with each other.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's just that like when they're drunk and like in Vegas, they like to like be flirty because there's like no one else, right?
Yeah.
They just want to like be, so they're like each other's like little flirty like whatever. But I don't think it is ever serious.
I agree. I think they both enjoyed having this sort of like, you know,
yes,
relationship, and no one was going to get their feelings hurt over it.
Yeah.
Lauren knew who Brody was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she knew it was never going to be serious.
Yep.
Plus, he was tainted by Kristen Cavallari.
Next, we are at the Bolthouse office, and Elodie is quietly talking to Michelle, the executive assistant, about how she can't believe that Heidi has her own office. Elodie shakes her head and says, "Who does that?" And Michelle says, "People that want to move up, I guess." Elodie asks Michelle, "I don't know if you heard, but I gave my notice." And Michelle asks if she's serious, and Elodie says yes, and that she thinks she can take the next step, and if it's not here, then it's somewhere else. Michelle asks her if she thinks it might be worth it to stick it out for something else, and Elodie tells her, "I just think everything that happened with Heidi, the whole Heidi situation, I just feel like I'll be better off." And Michelle says, "Oh my God, wow." And Elodie tells her that today is her last day, so she's saying goodbye to everybody. And then we hear footsteps, and Elodie asks, "Is she walking in?" And we see Heidi in the background walking into her office, and Heidi like turns her head really fast, and then Elodie like looks back, and it was a good shot. And then Elodie turns back to Michelle and says, "Dun dun dun."
Dude, they could make a whole reality show out of office drama.
They could. They totally could.
I wish we should pitch that to somebody. Like Andrew,
yeah.
Do a show that is just like Elodie Heidi office drama. That'd be perfect. Like pick some random PR company.
Yeah. We get a quick shot of Heidi in her office, and she looks like really pissed off. And then we see Brent walking in, and he knocks on Heidi's door, and he asks her if everything is set for the Emmys tomorrow night. And Heidi says, "Tomorrow night is my anniversary also, so is it okay if I get it covered? It's all set. It's all good."
You just got a promotion and you're asking for time off.
And it's the Emmys. Like, come on. Yeah. I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm working the Emmys. That would be so cool."
Brent like cracks me up though. He's like, whatever.
I know.
Like, you know, like, and yeah, like this whole like I have to be there for our anniversary thing drives me nuts, because like do it on the weekend, or like do it next weekend, or do it like on a Thursday night, or like what is
any other day.
Like it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as in season 1 when it was Jason's birthday, and we were like, why can't you just do it on another night? Go to work, do your thing. Like it's the same. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
That I can kind of understand, because birthdays, like, yeah, you want to like do it on your birthday. Like I get that. But like
no.
But if your birthday's on like a Tuesday, you know, I think it's the same. Yeah.
It's the same.
But I can understand birthdays more than like an anniversary, because you can still like it's still gonna be a year in a week.
But it's still like a singular date on the calendar.
Right. I don't know. Because like I like to celebrate my birthday on my birthday in some capacity if I can.
Yeah, totally.
But like I would take PTO, but like not if it was something important.
Not if it was the Emmys.
Not if it was the Emmys and I just got a promotion.
And not if your boss asks you to like work that event. Like you would, like I feel like I'd be like, yeah, and then like later I'd be like, crap, I actually can't. And then you'd like devise a plan to like get out of it. But to outright be like, no, it's my anniversary. Or even if you were to say like, it's my birthday, I'd kind of be like, oh, well, move it, you know?
Yeah. This is your job. Yeah.
Jeez,
it's a big deal.
Are harsh.
Well, and in the next episode, he says, remember, it's not a 9 to 5. It's a career.
That's right. Yeah. So Brent tells her he doesn't care what she does as long as it's covered and someone is covering for her, and then we're all good. Heidi says, "Okay, perfect," and thanks him for that. And as he walks away, we see Elodie at her desk, and she's like shaking her head like she heard the whole conversation. If Elodie had gotten the job, she would have been on it, even if it was her birthday.
She's like, I am off to bigger and better things.
In our next scene, we are still at the Bolthouse offices, and Heidi comes up to Elodie at her desk, and she asks if Elodie is working on the event, and Elodie says, "Yeah, it's so busy." Heidi asks her if everything is set, the red carpet and everything, and the Emmys. Heidi then tells Elodie, "Tomorrow night is my anniversary, so..." And Elodie asks if she wants her to cover for her. Heidi says yeah, and then Elodie kind of hesitates while looking at her and says, Sure, anything for you.
Anything for you. She's such a bitch.
I love
it. Anything for you.
She's like, so you want me to cover for you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Anything for you.
I love it. I love it though that Heidi's so dumb that she didn't catch wind that Elodie, it was her last day and all that. Like, oh my God. It's, yeah. So Heidi tells her, you know that it's business. It's nothing personal, right? And Elodie says, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Totally.
I couldn't agree more. Totally.
And Heidi says, as long as everything's okay. And Elodie says, oh yeah, should be no problem.
Should be no problem, so I hope you have a good time.
All right, thanks, Elodie.
Bye.
Oh.
This storyline that they're manufacturing, hilarious, but like, you know, stupid. But Elodie,
I love it.
like giving her like this face, I'm like, she just has this psychotic grin on her face. And it's so funny because she's just like, I hate her and I'm going to just play it up. This is the scene where I could do it all.
Do we think that Heidi really thought Elodie was covering for her?
But how could we think that this is a fake scene? Like, they both know that this is fake.
Yeah.
No.
So no, like,
I want it to be real though.
I know.
I know. But there's no way. There's no way. There's no way Elodie came in and said, I'm quitting today. Like, you didn't 2 weeks notice or whatever.
She wouldn't give her notice. Yeah.
And then, like, they're such good friends, and you're telling me Heidi has no idea that Elodie's leaving.
Well, she says, I gave my notice. She says, did anybody tell you I gave my notice? Or did you know I gave my notice? And she was like, no. And then she was like, yeah, and today is my last day.
I know, but they're friends. Or the office is so small, like, you're bound to be like, hey, like, do you hear Elodie's quitting? Or, like, what do you think of her leaving? Like, you know?
I know.
If they're actually talking about the Emmys, and Heidi's supposed to be working it, she would have known that, like, Elodie's not going to be there because she's quitting. Ain't no way she doesn't know, you guys.
Yeah, and I feel like in corporate settings like that, at least in my experience, if somebody in like a higher up role did put in their notice, an email would have been sent out to be hey everybody, you know, Elodie just gave her notice. We're gonna like, you know, we're sad to see her leaving, but you know what I mean? Like that's kind of like a procedural thing, I feel
they had a whole goodbye lunch and Heidi didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
She's not a real employee, so does she get those emails?
True. Does she even check her email? No.
I think it's funnier if it's true and everyone just didn't tell her.
I know.
Like everyone knew that Elodie was leaving and didn't tell Heidi.
It would be funnier.
Yeah. They're like, she's a fake employee. She doesn't need to know.
She doesn't need to know. And Elodie was like, using this to my advantage.
This is my moment.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We are back in Vegas with Lauren and Lo, where they are getting ready in their own hotel room. And Lo says that Justin seriously has not spoken one word to them. Lauren says she thinks he's mad and says that he has every right to be mad because she wasn't very nice to him. Lo says she wasn't very nice to him either, and she feels bad, but... And then Lauren's like, what do you think about this pair of heels? Lo says she's making the first bet. The first person to make Justin Bobby smile wins.
Fun game to play in Vegas.
Yeah. So everybody goes to dinner somewhere. I couldn't tell what the name of this place was because like the sign that they showed us was just like a symbol. So I don't know where they're eating. Lauren is sitting next to Brody and he puts his arm around her and says that he has the most beautiful date in the house. And he says, she's coming on my spinning bed tonight. You better watch out.
And she like gasps. Like she's like, all offended by that.
Brody tells everyone that he really appreciates them all coming out for his birthday, his 24th birthday. And Lauren says, we love you, Brody. And they tell him happy birthday. Then Brody says, you know what? I don't know where Heidi and Spencer are. His birthday's exactly 8 days before mine. Frankie asks if Spencer called him, and Brody says no, but he texted Spencer happy birthday. And Brody says he'll always love him and he'll always have a place in his heart, but at the same time, it's this. Somebody who thrives on drama. Me, I want to separate myself from that person because I just want to live life, have a great time. And Lauren says, cheers to that, to life and to friends. And Brody says, that's the truth. Lo then tells Lauren that they got a shot for Justin and they're trying to make peace now, but he's not here. And just at that moment, Justin and Audrina walk up to the table and Jill tells Justin that they bought him a shot. And Audrina says, no more shots. And Lo says, he will like not even talk to us. Lauren leans into Brody and in her like baby voice, she's like, happy birthday. And then we get a shot of the Vegas Strip after
voice.
that. Yeah. I thought that Justin and Audrina seemed like drunk already when they were like rolling up to that table.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Okay, yeah.
And like, don't come late, you guys. Like, especially Justin. Like, he's like a +1 to this like birthday party. But oh my god, I mean, I do feel like the awkwardness between Lauren Lowe and then Justin Audrina, but I mean, Lowe's kind of being bitchy too.
This is where it starts, you guys. This is where the Lowe, Audrina, Lauren, Justin, Bobby, this is where it starts.
Yeah.
And I think for Lowe, and this is evidenced later after in the next episode when Jen Bunny comes back, but I think Lowe feels very threatened by other people in Lauren's life. And I understand it because I used to be that way. She seems like the type of girl that's like, you can only have one best friend. You know what I mean? And like, that's me. And that's not true. You can have more than one best friend. And I think Lauren is so open to people that it like scares Lo. She feels like it's a threat. And she's young right now. So I feel like that's a very like young feeling. But I just get that vibe from her that she's very like, she wants to be top in Lauren's life. Now that she's back in Lauren's life, she wants to be number one, which is, it's a feeling. It's a feeling. I get it. It's hard to be friends with somebody who is so open to everyone and like loves everyone, because you do get a little like jealous, like I want to be like your person, but Lauren is like very just open to people and wants like a lot of different friends. So
yeah. It'll be interesting when we get to all that stuff later on with Lo and Lauren, and when they like all move in together and stuff, just to rewatch all of that now, because it'll be interesting to see how we feel of Lo come that time. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, like if my opinion will change or what.
I did note that like I think Justin not speaking to them is childish, but I do think that Lauren and Lo were handling it well. Like back in the hotel room, they're just kind of, they're like mature about it.
I don't know.
Back in the hotel room, as time goes on, they are not mature about it.
I don't know if we get to see everything, but like if they're feeling this way, I feel like they're making like snide comments in the hotel room that makes him uncomfortable. And like throughout the entire plane ride, you know what I mean? Like the whole like, will you play a song for us? Like, yes, like it's funny, but like he would be offended by stuff like that.
It's like, just stop making comments.
But he's also offended by everything. So it's like,
it's true.
He's not the easiest person to get along with. And so then it becomes, but yes, I think
they're not helping either.
No, but I think Lo antagonizes him on purpose because she thinks it's funny. And Lauren is like, well, we're not nice to him. So like, duh. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then Lo's like, no, we are. And Lauren's like, I mean, you're not.
Exactly.
Like Lauren sees it, but
no, I agree with that. He sucks, but they're not like helping the situation. Or Lo isn't, at least. Okay, so next we are at a club and Lauren and Frankie are talking outside. He asks her what she's going to do about Brody, and Lauren says, wish him a happy birthday.
Frankie ships Brody and Lauren so hard.
So hard.
Frankie says he's tired of this, her wishing him a happy birthday and saying they're friends. And he tells her, whether you want to admit it or not, and Brody wants to admit it or not, you guys can't stop laughing at each other, looking at each other. Lauren interrupts and says that they're just friends and they like each other's company. Frankie says he knows, but they have this chemistry and he knows that they're both attracted to each other. So what are you guys waiting for? And Lauren says, we tried more than friends and it didn't work for us. Frankie says, once, and what happened? And Lauren says all they did was fight, and Frankie says it was because of Spencer and Heidi. Lauren says no, and Frankie says yes. He says, you guys didn't fight because of you guys. And Lauren just shrugs and he tells her to think about it. Then we see everyone having fun at the club. Lauren and Brody are like sitting together, and Lauren's like, Lo, and we get a shot of Lo, and she's like leaning way back.
She's
her
feeling
legs
good.
just like fully out. And Lauren tells Brody, I just saw Lo's Britney.
What a dated reference, though. Like, do people even know what that means anymore?
I hope so.
Like, first of all, that was an era when we saw crotch shots of like every hot young celebrity. Britney, Lindsay, Hillary, all of them. All of them. Speaking of, Hillary Duff has a new album out, and the 2 songs I've heard have been fire. So
I haven't listened to
them yet. Oh my god, don't even. Wait, what is one of them mature? I think it's a horrible song.
Why?
Oh my god.
I love songs that like take cheap shots.
Okay, I don't know about the lyrics necessarily, but I just think like she doesn't sound good.
No, but she never sounded good. It's Hillary Duff.
I think that she sounds okay in some of her songs, but
it's like not about the sound, okay? It's Lizzie McGuire.
For her to be like off for so many years and come back, you would think that she would come back with like a really good song, number one, and like vocals like, you know, hitting really good. And I listened to that and I was just like, this is not it. So I'm boycotting her entire album.
There's a song, there's Mature, and then she just came out with a song called Roommates. And they're both very like tongue-in-cheek, cheeky, like, I'm a funny girl, like songs. And I love songs like that have like there's a line in Roommates where she says like, I don't even know if I should say this in the podcast, but that she's giving him head in the back of the bar, and they're gonna like end up waking up his roommates. Like that's like the song, and I'm like, yeah, girl, get it, yeah. I love songs like that. I don't know. It makes me like I don't know. It makes me relive my youth. Okay, because I used to be wild. Okay, I used to be fun. I used to do things other than make dinner in a crock pot. Okay.
Okay, so it's the next morning in Vegas, and the guys are sitting around, and they're all wearing sunglasses. I thought that was really funny. They're all like inside the hotel suite, all wearing sunglasses. And Brody says, wow, we were out of our minds last night. And Frankie says he has to do it all over again tonight. And Taylor tells him, last night was child's play, man. Tonight is the night. Frankie says he thinks he should be getting serious with Lauren. And he tells Brody, yesterday at dinner, it was you two laughing like you were all in love and stuff. And Brody says, we're friends. And Taylor asks if he'd ever get back together with her. And Brody doesn't say anything. And Frankie chimes in with, nothing better than my 2 best friends dating. And Taylor's like, me and Brody? They all get a good laugh out of that. Next, we are at the hotel pool, and Lo tells Lauren that she hasn't seen Audrina all day. And Lauren says she texted her to make sure she made it home okay and that she was fine. Lo brings up how they bought a drink for Justin, and he didn't even acknowledge them. Jill says she doesn't think he likes them, and Lo says that he's maybe said 3 words to her. Lauren says she thinks it's awkward for him because he knows they're not part of his fan club, and Lo agrees but says that they want to be friends with him. Let's buy him another shot tonight.
Okay. Okay, Lo. That's
great.
The solution.
Good plan. Yeah.
I mean, it's Vegas. What else are they going to do but buy him a shot?
True. And Lauren asks, where are the boys? And Lo asks if they're coming to the pool. Lauren says yes, and then Lo asks her, what's going on with you and Brody? And Lauren says that she adores Brody, but just in a friendly way. And then Lo says, well, now that Jason's taken, you should go for Brody. And Lo's like laughing, and Lauren's like, you guys are lame.
I love that big chair they're sitting in by the pool that fits all 3 of them.
Yes.
I was like,
so fun.
I want to be laying out by a pool, but it's 30 degrees in Ohio.
Next, we see everyone heading to Pure Nightclub. And I looked it up, and this club closed in 2015, but it has reopened as Omnia, which is still open today. So technically, we could still go there. The club is packed, but of course, the group has a VIP area with table service and couches for Brody's birthday. And everyone's dancing, having fun. And then suddenly we see Lo and Frankie full on just making out. That was great.
I was so excited. Yes.
I like
Love
it.
it.
I like it. Like the
Yeah.
best friends of the best friends, you know, like
Yeah.
getting together. It's
Yep.
And they're like
awesome.
going for it too. Like it is not like
Yeah.
a little
Oh,
make out.
No, it was like intense. Yeah. So Brody asks Lauren, "Where's my birthday kiss?" And Lauren's like, "You want a birthday kiss?" And he says, "Hell yes." And they like share some flirty looks back and forth, and then they have like the most uncomfortable, awkward kiss ever. Especially after seeing Lo and Frankie, I was like, "What is happening right now?" It looks so like forced and
Because
weird.
she doesn't want to kiss him.
Exactly.
no, you guys, she just doesn't want to do it on camera, but
In
she's
front of everybody.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think she's like awkward because she's like, "Ooh, I don't want this to like show up on camera," but she is into it.
I know. It just looked really uncomfortable.
Don't look at me like that.
Everyone,
Candace is giving me this like, Okay, I have even more proof, by the way, that they were into each other because in the previous scene, Frankie actually says like, "You guys tried dating before," and like, duh, like that's real.
Is it a real scene, or did a producer tell him to say that?
Real.
Okay, all right, whatever you say.
I think real.
I'm gonna ask
and
Andrew.
He knows like how much they're into each other.
And be like, Andrew, settle this debate for once and for all.
Yeah, we should ask him. Yeah. I will say that in this episode and the next one are two where I really liked Brody in these episodes.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's one of the reasons why I had like a crush on him at the time and then later didn't. Like it goes back and forth, you know, but
that's true.
These were good Brody episodes, yeah. So everyone's like cheersing, and Lo, in a like very clear voiceover, we hear her say, "You kissed Brody," and then it's just a bunch of shots of Brody dancing and pointing at Lauren, and Lauren's laughing, and everyone's just like getting drunk and having fun. So
it's so fun. I love it.
Yeah. Then we are back in LA at our favorite restaurant, Don Antonio's. Very excited. So it's Heidi and Spencer's anniversary, and when they get to their table, it's covered in candles and roses, and I actually thought it was a cute little setup that they did for them. Heidi tells Spencer what a great fiance he is, and he says he wishes it could always be like this when they eat at Don Antonio's. Heidi says she's excited to be there and not at work. And Spencer asks, "Brent said you could have it off for your anniversary?" And Heidi tells him that he said it doesn't matter as long as it's covered. And Spencer asks who's covering it, and Heidi says Elodie. In my notes, I just put this conversation was so set up because why wouldn't they have already discussed that?
Yes.
I also thought it was weird that Spencer says you could have it off for your anniversary, not our anniversary.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't know. It took me out of
Break
it.
scene.
It was a setup. Yeah, for sure.
So we're back in Vegas at Brody's suite, and the girls are all sitting on the spinning bed. And this made me laugh because I was like, I want to sit on a spinning bed.
I know.
Do you think it's like fun to have sex on?
I wrote that. I was like, what is the appeal of this? Like, I feel like I would get sick.
It's
you know?
gotta be. I do it once, but I probably wouldn't want it as my own bed, you know?
Yeah, I feel like I would be, especially if I was in Vegas, like I'd be drunk. So like spinning, already the motion of the ocean would be making me sick. So
yeah,
I don't need to add spinning to it.
Such a weird thing. Like, who thought of that and was like, this is going to be a great idea? I don't know. So they ask where Justin is right now, and Audrina says that she doesn't know, and she yells like, "I'm with my friends." Also, Audrina seems like super drunk in this scene. I mean, they do, but like drunk. Especially Audrina, yeah. Lo tells Audrina that Justin hates us, and she says they really tried to be nice to him, but he still won't give them the time of day. Audrina says, "He's trying to be nice to all my girlfriends," and Lo says, "I don't care if he opens up." And Audrina says, "He doesn't need to open up to anyone but me. It's none of anyone else's business."
I thought Lo was being mean. I think it's unnecessary to have this conversation when everybody's drunk and everyone's trying to have a good time. Like, have it later when you're at home. This was so unnecessary because Audrina was fine. She was having a good time.
Yeah.
And then Lo like brought this up and she's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Yeah, Lo says he could at least respond when they say hi, and then Audrina's like, you know what? I'll like blow him off. I'll never talk to him again just to make all you guys happy. It's fine.
No. What she says is, you know, it's fine. I'll blow him off. It's fine. I'll blow him off, and I'll never talk to him again.
Okay. Yeah, she was so drunk. Poor Audrina.
And the immediate, like, it's fine. I don't ever talk to him again. Like, you're so drunk.
Yeah. Lauren gets up at this and she's like, I'm leaving. And Audrina says, Lauren's going to be mad at me now. She ran out. She's mad. You know what? I'm done. I know you guys don't like Justin. I get it.
Aww.
I know you guys don't like Justin. I get it.
I really did feel bad for her, though. It was such an unnecessary time to have that conversation, and she was having a good time, and Justin was being nice to her. Like, yeah. I don't care if he's being nice to you. He doesn't have to be nice to you. Exactly. He's being nice to Audrina right now, and that's enough.
I felt like she was, like, ganged up on a little bit in that
moment. Yeah. And then I get Lauren, like, removing herself from the situation because, like, it was just drama. But, like, she could have been like, Audrina, you're fine. Like, let's just, you know what I mean? Instead of just leaving.
Yeah, she could have told Lo to stop. You know?
Yeah. That's true. But, again, I think, I don't know. Lo is kind of a mean girl.
She is. Yeah. I mean, like, she says stuff that is funny, right? Like, it gets people, like, to laugh, but it's, like, mean-spirited, I guess.
Yeah.
We love Lo, but she has mean girl vibes.
Yeah.
Yep. So next we are back at Don Antonio's, and Heidi is talking about what a nice relaxing day they had and a nice relaxing evening. And Spencer says, I'm so excited to eat all of this. Heidi's phone rings and Spencer says, they say it's rude to answer the phone on anniversary dinners. She answers the phone and it's Michelle calling to tell her that it's a mess. They're trying to get set up and they need someone there. And Heidi asks, Elodie's not there? And Michelle says, no. Heidi says that Elodie said that she'd work this event, and Michelle tells her Elodie quit. Yesterday was her last day. And Heidi says, she quit yesterday? And Michelle tells her they need her down there now. And Heidi lets out this big sigh. She's like, okay, I'll see you soon. Spencer is not happy and says, see you soon. And Heidi tells him nobody's there to cover the event and that she has to get there right now. Spencer shakes his head, but he says nothing. And Heidi says that she wants to stay and do this, but she just got this promotion. And then she tells Spencer that he is the one who wanted her to get the promotion too. I thought that was kind of ridiculous that she said that. Like, it's your fault too, Spencer. I don't know.
I know. I was like, I love her. I mean, I want to stay and do this. Do what? Have dinner? Have it next week.
Come back tomorrow.
Yeah, like, what do you mean?
Wrap up your food. Get it as takeout. Go eat it at home later.
I know. So she says they need to get going, and in a voiceover, she says, I love you. And Spencer says, no, you don't. And Heidi's like, Spence, I gotta go. And then they get up from the table and leave. And yeah, that really bothered me. I'm like, did they not get their food? They could have taken it to go. They left like full drinks at the table and everything.
They sat themselves right back down and devoured all that food right after.
I hope so.
Yeah. This is all fake. They sat down and ate like the rest of it. And also, like, thinking about it, it's like, yes, they crafted this storyline for themselves, but like, it's full of plot holes. Okay, like, don't think too much about it, because like, it's really bad. Like, they weren't good at this, you know.
That makes me feel better to think about that. Because I was just like, the poor wait staff, they're like making all this food and then they're just going to be gone. No, so you're probably 100% right. Yeah.
And the producers sat down with them and ate too.
Even if it was real, I'd be like, pack this up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Your girl is going to be eating Mexican tomorrow.
Absolutely. Yeah.
For Spencer's, I mean, he's not working. He's going home and eating everything while Heidi
work. Exactly. Yeah. I am not wasting it, honey. No.
Yeah. So our last scene, we are back in Vegas, and Lauren tells Brody that Audrina is mad, and Brody tells her, that's no reason for you to be upset.
And Lauren is very drunk.
Very drunk, yes. Yeah. Brody tells Lauren that Justin has no problem with her and that he just has a little problem with Lo. That's it. Lauren kind of shakes her head about this, and he tells her that he's being honest and that Justin said he has no problem with Lauren. Lauren asks Brody if he knows what Lo did and says that she called him Justin Bobby. Brody says he's not on anybody's side. He's just trying to mediate the situation. And Brody says he sees Lo's point and he sees Justin's point and Lauren's point. And he asks, is that a problem? And Lauren tells him that every time they're arguing, it's an argument that should be had by two completely separate people. Brody says he's not arguing, he's just discussing. And Lauren says they are absolutely arguing. And he says, let's stop arguing, come cuddle. And they lay down on a giant couch and he says that they should take a nap. And Lauren tells him, you're a jerk and I'm mad at you. And he says, why am I a jerk? I'm not a jerk. And Lauren says, because you stand up for people that you shouldn't. Brody says he stands up for everybody. Everybody has a side. Lauren says she stands up for her friends too and asks him if he's going to have problems to not stand up for Justin. And he says, no, I'm standing up for Justin. I like Justin. I like to see all sides. And then they kiss and then they cuddle. And he's like, come on, let's take a nap. That is that.
And they take a cute little nap on the rotating bed.
You know, what do you think about the fact that Brody doesn't like he stands up for everybody? Like, I think that's both a good quality, of course, but like, I also think of the quote, like, everybody's friend is nobody's friend. And so I'm like, like, I get why Lauren's like frustrated at this.
Sure. Yeah. I think Brody just likes to be neutral, but that doesn't always work, you know?
And that's aggravating. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Especially when it's a sex tape rumor that, you know, that they're talking about.
Exactly.
For sure.
I feel like Brody was genuinely trying to be friends with Justin as well. And so I can see why he was like, I see Justin's side too. And I get it. I get why it would be frustrating for Lauren, but I see his point of view too.
He just doesn't want to be involved in the drama. It's too much drama. That's what he always says. It's all drama.
Yeah. Well, what did you guys think of the episode?
I liked it. It was fun watching them in Vegas.
Yeah. I like the Vegas stuff. I'm like, give the people what they want, like a huge, like, you know, hookup or a huge makeout or something. Cause like, we got a little kiss, but it wasn't enough. Okay. I felt like we could have gotten more.
I agree.
But I thought the Heidi Spencer stuff was lame because it's obviously like super produced.
Yeah.
And I thought not the proper send off for our queen Elodie. Like,
I know.
I wanted something else.
We should have, I don't know, gotten one more like an ending for her, just something. Or them meeting,
and like fighting it out, but then Elodie clearly being like, "You are a bitch."
That would be awesome.
I still love that this was her exit though. Like, it's such a like bitchy like final like fuck you.
Yes, it really is.
I remember watching it like for the first time, and I was like, oh, he just fucked her over so bad. But now it's like, well, they definitely manufactured this. But I remember thinking it was like the biggest burn.
Same. I still put it as my favorite moment because of that. Because I remember watching it originally. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, just can't believe it. So
yeah.
Well, did you guys have a favorite outfit?
I thought that we would see some pretty like cute outfits with them going to like Vegas and stuff like that, but I thought that it was like pretty basic, like nothing crazy. But I said Lo's dress was cute, and I wrote their scarf headbands ?
Sure.
So nothing stuck out. But
no, I felt the same way. I was like, yeah, we're going to get some cute stuff in Vegas. And it was just all like black basic dresses. I put Lauren's outfit in the first scene just because I thought she looked cute and put together. So, yeah.
She had a cute little dress on at Brody's birthday dinner that like showed her boobs off. And I thought that was pretty cute. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy this episode.
You know what's funny? Okay, so whenever we do these notes, I always have a section that says like what our favorite outfits are. And I put under your names, like instead of your names, I put Adrian, Lauren, Lo.
Oh. That's funny.
They're doing, you guys are Lauren and Lo now. Yay.
There you go.
I'm fine with that. I'll take it.
What about favorite moments?
Definitely Elodie, like her bitchiness. And I mean, I always love like fun times at Vegas and watching other people party like this. So Vegas too for me.
Yeah, I definitely put Lo and Frankie hooking up because I just really enjoyed that. It was so random and like so funny. And then Elodie being like, anything for you.
Yeah, that's the moment. Yep.
Yeah. So, Elodie, you win moment of the week.
Yep.
Come on our pod to collect your award.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your reward is talking to us three about your epic stint on the hills.
Yes.
Well, that's Vegas. That's it for this week. Thank you, everybody, for listening. And our next episode will be Candace hosting, and I can't remember what it's called. I always forget.
What goes around?
That's it. What goes around
comes around. What's that song?
The Justin Timberlake song?
Goes around, goes
yeah.
around.
Okay, that more sounds like it.
Yeah.
The first.
Yeah.